exploitation. It's about
She
you because
wants
you
better for
tired.
herself.
We understand and we know that you're tired. We understand that we tired and we be exhausted off having 2, 3 kids, 4, 5, half of the fuck many. So I
Hell,
can
I be
only
tired
imagine
watching her ass on
you
live, and I'm at
29.
work watching her. Shit.
You 29. Thank you. You 29 with 7 of them. So I only can imagine, baby boo. But what you can't do is sit in this bitch and keep neglecting and treating them like shit every day. And like I said, it starts with Samaya. Cause she past brainwashed. She traumatized in this motherfucker. And for you
That's
to let
right.
a nigga that's here today, gone tomorrow, beat her the fuck up, beat her ass the way you did, that's some bullshit. That's bold
Knowing that
as hell.
motherfucker was a trigger, not just for her, but for her daughter and the other kids as well.
Exactly.
And the other kids,
And
imagine
how can
when
you
she
as
was
a
like,
mother let the
when
same
she
person beat your daughter that beat you? How could you do that?
yeah, that's why she didn't step in and beat his ass and help her daughter because she know that he was gonna whoop her ass. This is like when she had told the kids like open the door, Matthew about to walk in, and Matthew was like, Patrick about to walk in, and Matthew was like, oh hell no, because he only 4 years old, bitch. He's tired. He's tired of you. He's tired of your bullshit. He's tired of you exploiting them for Bigo. You told me that you have Patrick and the whole family do storylines and act out and all this shit. Like they're tired. Like they tired. Like a motherfucker get exhausted. Like
But I don't
Patrick
even
went off
think
on her
Patrick is.
multiple times.
Man,
Uh,
Patrick ain't beating that girl ass. That bitch is over there beating on them niggas. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, because Cooper said like he said when he came in my room, he was like, I'm not gonna lie, we did have a DV case because you know what I'm saying, she put her hands on me, and after that I had to leave her alone or it was going to continue because it be you she be the aggressor, and then when the
Aggressor
motherfucker
for
about to
real.
launch back, that's when she play her victim. It be her
Her
putting
bitch.
her
That's
hands on
right.
these niggas. She be
Cause
putting
y'all
her
know how
hands on
she
these
lied.
niggas.
Because she lied on Gerard. You know how she tried to say that Gerard was
yeah, he
supposed
was
to meet her
molesting her.
at the police station, but he didn't show up. Gerard
Mm,
sent me
yeah.
the screenshots last night. The bitch, she was the one who was saying, like, he was like, man, I'll see y'all Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Meet you in Hezekiah Saturday. She like, oh no, we just gonna go through the courts or whatever the fuck. The bitch ain't never do none of that. She the one who playing these motherfucking games. These niggas want to see their kids for real. She the one who's denying them access to them children.
Let
That's
me
why
ask
she
Because
y'all
she
did with
this.
wants
Teddy,
it
Gerard
to
from the
go
like
her
she did
beginning.
way.
with
She
Cooper.
wanted to be
She
under
did the
her
same shit
terms,
Yup,
with
under
Cooper,
her way.
lying on Cooper
yup,
like a
yup.
She
motherfucker.
wanted to
Y'all,
be under
y'all
her
see?
terms, under her way. And what's the gag to
Mm-hmm.
me is how she did that fake ass shit when she acted like the kids was gone. All that crying she did, you'd have really thought them
Right.
kids was fucking
Line
gone.
20,
And
she on
not for
line
your kids to
21.
be gone and you don't got no type of emotion or feelings. It's baffling to me, bitch. You ain't
Right.
cried, you ain't shedding a tear, you don't give a fuck. You more of waiting for you celebrating, waiting on them to leave. Cause
Line
she
the
put on
Mm-hmm.
this
21
whole
asking her
act
what she
when
got to
we
do
was
to get
acting
her
like they was
kids
gone.
back. That's why
Let
her
me
going to
ask y'all
school,
something
all
right
that shit
quick.
was a gag. Because in real life, you thought they was gonna take your kids. That's why you went to school in real life because you really thought that it was about to be that, and it wasn't that. That's why you went. What the fuck is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So you stopped going because you like, oh, this shit dying down. These kids ain't going nowhere. Shit, fuck that school shit. Like that shit was all for
Right.
all for
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Did
Like you
y'all
know what I'm
see
saying?
what
Like
her
all that
plans
shit was
is?
just for show. Like ain't
Did y'all
nobody
see what her
retarded.
plans is for Samaya? She
Thank
already
you.
got plans for Samaya. She said, well, I want such and such and them to take Samaya because if they have Samaya, then Samaya can watch Israel. She doesn't want Samaya to go to a house by herself where she doesn't have to keep the rest of the kids. She was like, she Not think only it's
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
that, she don't want
Unfair.
somebody to go nowhere for somebody to pick her brain and tell it all. That's another
Right.
thing. Because Samaya gonna
Right,
Mm-hmm.
but
start
the thing
singing like a
is that
fucking canary. Trust
her
me.
thing
Once
is
I
somebody
that
gets
when
somewhere where she
Samaya is
feel
supposed to
love,
be
did. I believe them
that
kids
Samaya's
already
supposed to
talk.
still help be raising her kids no matter where she get moved to.
hello.
She's supposed to still be raising them.
I believe the kids already talk. That's why the bitch, because
Where y'all
Cooper said
from?
something important that she gonna go to jail. So
Girl, we
if
all
he's
over.
saying that she going to jail,
Okay.
what happened?
Where y'all from?
No, she said where we from. I just said we from all over, so we
Everywhere.
can keep the
We are
conversation
from
going.
I'm
everywhere.
from
What's
Exactly.
LA.
up?
I'm in Los Angeles right now in the sun, finna walk my kids to school. What's up?
Amen. Number two, you
Amen.
look pretty.
God is good. Yes, he is. Let me tell y'all one thing for sure, two things for certain. God
I agree.
provide us, God provides you with a roof, a car, a crib, and food when you're doing
Mm-hmm.
right by your kids.
There
And
should
I'm
be no
Facts.
way in hell this woman got 7 kids
Y'all is
and
mad
hurt
grown.
for any motherfucking thing. Because if you take care of your kids, God will constantly bless you. But if you don't do right, because God take care of kids and fools, okay? And you see how he's showing this bitch you a fool, but I'ma still take care of your kids by removing them somewhere else that's safe and blessed for them. Because I'm gonna tell y'all
Mm-hmm.
something. If it wasn't for Bigo, her coming to Bigo, something tragic would have definitely happened with her kids. But her coming to Bigo, I think, saved those kids and helped people see what's going on with them kids.
Yep.
And that's why everybody started going in and doing what they doing, they big ones, to help get them kids removed because that bitch ain't the right type of mother. The bitch is crazy. She delusional. And if she is bipolar with schizophrenic, she ain't even supposed to have those kids. She's supposed to have
Facts.
somebody over her with them kids at all times. So this is why I
Mm-hmm.
said CPS
Mm,
failed
mm,
those kids
mm.
because, for one, how the fuck this bitch got 68 fucking cases and them kids still in the house right now? now?
And still in the
CPS did
household.
not do their thing.
Mhm.
Thank
They
you. And
waited
that's what
too
I
fucking
wanted to
long.
ask. And I wanted to ask y'all about the Detroit, like, you know how the Section 8 work out there. Why would they give her a 3 bedroom if she got 7 fucking kids? That's just not registering to me
But
because
the
Section 8
thing
won't
is,
allow
you get a
you.
voucher. You get a voucher,
It's
and you
not
can
our
pick your
business.
own house. You know what I'm saying? They give you a
Uh-huh.
voucher. It might be like for a certain amount, but you can pick your own house. It's not like they pick your house for you. So she could look anywhere. That's
Yeah,
what
because
Who's
of
gonna
the
really
pick out the
told
house
age.
you.
for you?
yeah,
Her
yeah.
kids,
She
her
could have looked
kids.
anywhere. But the thing is, did they have a house equipped with enough room that was on a voucher for her to get? You see what I'm saying?
That's what
So
I'm
she probably
saying.
9 times out of 10, when they give us when they give people these
Hey,
vouchers, some of these people come from the projects, and a lot of people who do got Section 8 don't want to rent to people in their houses because where they come from, which is bad. Because some people do fuck
Facts.
up, and then you got some people that's on Section 8 who work their ass off to take care of what the fuck they got to take care of. Then you got bum ass bitches like Angelic. Fuck Angelic, Muriel, because the bitch name is Muriel. You got
Muriel,
bitches like
right.
Muriel who come up here on this motherfucker utilizing the advantages that she got, making a fool of herself and her kids,
Somebody
and now look at
background
her. It's
echoing.
gone.
Somebody background echoing.
Because I'm thinking like as far as a safety hazard, like, Section 8, I would have think that, since them kids is put down in the basement, they automatically on some old, you got to get the fuck up out of here because that's not, hold on, somebody background
Somebody
making a
need to
Somebody
mute
noise.
their
background.
phone
Can
or
y'all
get
come
down.
on?
Goddamn.
Get down or
Who is
I
something.
that?
want to say it's
I
box
don't
6.
know. I think it's this person.
I think it's box 6 too.
How
Sorry.
you get them that?
There's
See, it
it's
was
Sorry.
box
okay.
6 coming up here
Yeah,
with all
but
that
like
ratchet noise
you
while
would
we
think
talking
that
about this
Oh well.
ratchet ass bitch.
because I'm thinking like with safety hazards or whatever, like if a fire or a flood or something happened in the
good
basement,
morning,
them
good
kids ain't
morning,
gonna be
good
able
morning.
to get out of there in
Morning.
time. So would they let the
Right.
kids be down in the basement or use the basement as a bedroom too?
Hell no. If the kids
No,
No,
gotta go
but
because
let
it's
down
me
no
there and
tell.
look
window.
and see
It's
how
no
that basement
windows.
is made, no,
It's
they
no
would not
windows.
allow
It
that.
has to. It has to have
It has to
windows
be
for
a
the
window
kids.
down there, and it can't be a crawl space. It has to be a
And they gotta
full
have a back
window.
door. They have to have a
But
back
y'all,
door.
not only that, it has to be sufficient and it has to be approved. They would not approve
Mm-hmm.
that downstairs basement for those kids to live in. For one, you
But
got
it
wires
could
and
have
shit
been when
hanging
they
out.
first moved in, but now it didn't start going to shit to hell because some kids is ruthless as hell.
Right.
And
But
then
y'all
check,
gotta
they
think
got
Yeah,
to
it's
Muriel
check for
ain't
the
never
it's
had nothing. So
pipes.
when she seen that little house, she thought she was doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, let her tell it.
That house
Baby
is the
girl.
nicest house like she say that she ever been in.
Yeah,
Baby, no,
that
that ain't
Wow.
what
basement
she
is
said
not
not
right
that
for
long
them
ago.
kids.
She said her and her daughter, she even put somebody in it. She said, remember that house we had somebody with the chute, the laundry chute that goes down? Girl, please, that bitch still lying. So let her tell it she didn't have better
Mm-hmm.
before. I've had
No,
plenty
she
of
said
houses.
that was the best house she ever had.
Had.
like I
Yeah,
That's
Mm-hmm.
said,
what
the
the
she said. This
Bitch
is
basement.
the
basement.
nicest
compulsive.
house we ever had.
She
The
had them
bitch is
kids
a
down in that
compulsive liar.
basement. The ceiling got
So
pipes and shit hanging out. The basement did flood. That's why the kids are not down there no more. I don't know if y'all seen the kids who was sitting on them. They was sleeping on those
She sure
the
did
wood
say that
plank,
house was
the
fucked
wood
up when
planks.
she moved in. Hmm.
Yeah, it
That's the
was
thing that
pipes
gets
all
me.
hanging out, and she still had the kids sleeping down there. And then it ended up flooding. That's why the boys aren't down there no more. It's
You know what?
maggots and shit all
Section
under the
8,
kitchen
I'm
sink.
gonna
mm,
tell you that.
mm, mm.
House is just trifling as fuck.
Right.
How
Yeah.
about
And
what's
then
up
they
underneath
have
that rug down there? Comments told the bitch to get the rug up. She still kept the rug down and talking about, I'm just gonna mop the water up. Bitch, mop it up. You and your boys, them boys is
Yeah,
big
that's
enough
low.
where they can do shit in their house like that.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of her
that
making them
rug
do
out.
Mm-hmm.
other shit, she needs to make them do some positive shit like clean the fuck up the correct way, and she showed them,
Right.
because you telling them what to do, they're not gonna do it. You need to stand over them and watch them and show them how to do it. Cause she ain't never
And they can
showed
Exactly.
do
them
it.
any
She want to
shit.
be a
She
she want to
don't
be
know
their
how to do it her
friend
damn
instead of
self.
their
Shit.
parent. Somebody told her she need to make them boys stand at the wall and do wall squats if they're not gonna listen. She said, "I can't even make them stand in the corner. How am I gonna make them do that? You're their mother. What you mean?
Exactly.
Get up and be a
Right.
mom."
Girl, that's because she
It is
putting a
not
show
No,
hard
on
to
to
get
try
up
and
and
make
be a
exactly.
mama.
herself
She
look
want to
good.
sit on her ass all goddamn day and holler from the damn couch and eat in their face and shit
But
while they
Mm-hmm.
holler they
but can
hungry and
we
they
but
want hot
can we
dogs.
talk about the other day when the baby supposedly had fell off the couch, but she
Ooh,
said it.
that
She
was
said
so loud.
she didn't fall.
That
That was a
baby fell off
smack.
the couch.
That
That
wasn't no
that baby
supposedly.
fell. It was
The baby fell
loud.
off
Wasn't
the
that a
couch.
And
smack?
she started crying.
Wasn't that a
That
smack?
baby.
No, that
That
wasn't a
baby.
smack.
Didn't that baby get
I heard
smacked?
it. Listen, that's why I was just telling you, Big T. Everybody kept saying Jeremiah hit that baby, but let me remind you, Jeremiah ran in the room when the police knocked on the door. Jeremiah got the fuck up out the way because the comments called the police and told the police Jeremiah had a knife talking about killing everybody. So when the police got there, Jeremiah was nowhere
Mm-hmm.
around. And the lady in Muriel's box kept telling her, let the police talk to Jeremiah and scare him a little bit.
And
She
she
didn't do that.
walked
That
in
bitch
there with
swiped up.
Jeremiah.
That bitch
Cause
swiped up. So we didn't hear what she told
Jeremiah
her.
heard that shit and he
So
hit
the
that
baby,
baby.
so the
Man,
baby fell
listen.
off the
No,
couch.
Jeremiah did not hit that baby. I promise you. I
Yeah,
watched
she
that
was
bitch face.
sitting there
Jeremiah
and
wasn't
Can
even in the
somebody
room.
find the video?
Hezekiah was.
you could
Can you
tell the
find the
baby
video?
flopped off the couch and it was like a loud thump when the baby
A
hit the
hit.
floor
God,
and
that
then
She
was a
hit
she
her
got
head or
up
smack.
and
something.
jumped up.
That was a
Yeah,
smack.
you
That baby
heard.
got smacked.
Nah, baby, that wasn't a smack. That baby hit
Yeah,
her
no,
head on
it
something.
sounded
Big
like she
T.
fell on like when somebody fall off, like if you fall off the
See
bed or
if you can
something and
find
you
the
kind
That's
of
video.
like
right.
it's like a hard boom like that. That's what it sounded
That's
like.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
but
That's
No,
right.
it
It
was
sounded like it
man,
was
hold
like
on.
a
I'm about to
boom,
pull
and
it.
then she
Hold on,
hurried
I'm
up
about
and
Yeah,
jumped
and
I
I
up.
was
want
just
y'all to
telling her to
listen
see if
to
she
it.
can find it. Somebody find the video.
I'm about to find
Jeremiah
it.
Yeah,
wasn't,
for
listen,
sure.
y'all,
Let
Man,
me
I'm
that
trying
was
to
I'm
tell
that
about to
was
y'all,
find it.
smack.
Jeremiah was
That was a
nowhere in
smack.
the room when that happened.
This
It was
is too
Hezekiah.
much.
Cause
Jeremiah
you
wasn't
hear
even in
stump.
there. So I know he
Hold
didn't
Mm.
touch
on.
that baby. Because I watched that shit thoroughly. I
Yeah, if
listened. I
she's saying
watched. I
that, she's
recorded.
probably saying it to take the heat off of herself because she let the baby fall off the
Mm-hmm.
couch like that, and she just had
But
let
she
the
didn't do
fucking twin
shit.
get
She
burned.
didn't do shit
Just
when the
like
baby
she
Like
let
head
the
she
got
didn't
baby
do
get
shit because
burnt,
she was
right?
talking. Yeah, she was walking through the
Right,
house.
because when the baby head got burned, she
She didn't
kept
do
saying, "Oh
shit.
no, it wasn't even on. It wasn't even on." And her son was like, "Yes, it was, mom.
Yes,
It
it
was hot."
was. And
And
she's
she was
like, it
like, "No,
wasn't
it
hot.
wasn't."
And then
Now, what
Right,
he
that baby
said
was
was,
crying, and
he
she didn't
said,
even
even
check the
though
baby
it's
head
not
or
on,
nothing.
it's still hot. That's what the fuck his exact words were. And that bitch didn't put no ice,
And
no
how a
cold
damn
water,
little
no
boy got
shit on that
common sense
baby
to
head.
tell his mama some shit like that? How your son parenting you? One of them got up and was mad, like, "Mama, you the parent, you should know woo woo woo. Like, how is your kid parenting you? That is crazy as
mm-mm,
hell."
mm.
Come on.
That's some
Yeah, she
sad
left the
shit.
babies on the couch last night again. She keep leaving them babies on the couch knowing they rolling off with a dumb ass.
Right. And
What the
she
fuck
sit
is
up and
wrong with this
hold
bitch?
is the
they
one
gonna
that
have
she be holding
they,
named Tweety?
they gonna have concussions in the head.
She sit up and hold that baby all day and the other twin be MIA. Like, where is that the baby at? Or the baby be standing at the edge of the couch
Because
crying for her to pick her
Chucklebutt
up.
is more
And she
independent
Thank
than
just
you.
she's more
she
independent than
said she
Tweety.
favored her light skinned baby over her darker baby, her darker twin. Like, you're weird as hell. That
She
shit is
very weird
weird.
at that because I ain't never heard that bitch say that because I'll roast her ass. Because that's a shame.
Yeah,
But she shows it.
somebody was, yeah, she
Oh
does
wow, they
show it too,
said
for
she
sure, for
said it.
sure. But yeah, somebody said she said that. It wasn't, don't quote me, it wasn't those exact words, but
I found
she
the
said
Yeah.
that
video.
she was speaking on
Okay.
their skin tone and said something about their skin tone regarding one being lighter and the other one being darker. And she's
Yeah, it's the way
always
that bitch
holding that
word
lighter
shit.
baby.
It's the way she
All
Right. She's
right.
words shit.
always holding the light skinned one.
Oh,
We got
okay,
the
y'all. Can
video,
y'all
y'all.
mute up just
Yeah,
for a second?
hello.
And I want y'all to hear this shit because that shit didn't sound like no thump. It sounded like a smack.
But it was a
Cause
thump.
it
I'm
sounded like
I'm gonna
somebody
mute.
walked up, you heard footsteps, and then it sounded like a pop, like
Damn, it's
smack.
61 window watchers in this bitch.
The
Yeah, you know
village.
they gonna be
Let's
heavy.
do
They
it.
gonna be in the
Nah, but
window
baby, play
deep.
it, play it. Cause that wasn't no smack. Jeremiah
Okay,
wasn't even in the room.
Okay, come on, y'all. Mute up.
hold on.
Miriam, you creating a monster. Oh shit. Try deep as shit. The police is there. Call him Lars back and tell him to take his ass out there and let him talk to him. Put the responsibility on him. Let him get that exposure and talking to them police. Right. You creating a monster, Miriam. You creating a monster. I'm gonna let
She
you go.
hit
You
something.
gotta
Y'all
go
heard that?
and go to the
Okay, it do sound like a
Cause
slap before the
sitting
thump.
laying on the couch right now, and somebody just walked past her.
It
replay that
sound like
part
a
real
slap
quick.
and then the thump. You know, you could share your screen and show the video.
I'm trying to find
Nah,
what is
they on some bullshit. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Anytime somebody play some of this bitch shit on here on
Oh,
YouTube,
got you.
they smacking pages and shit. I ain't.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to get your page
Yup,
clipped.
I don't even want
I'm
to
gonna
get her
tell y'all
shit
something
fucked
though.
up
That
either.
was
Got
not a
you.
smack from a child's hand. Jeremiah did not hit her. Did y'all hear
No,
that thump? That was a
I don't
thump. That
know
baby
who
head
did.
hit
That
something.
sounded like
replay
a
She
smack.
replay that
fell.
part.
Her head hit
Replay that
something,
part.
Yeah,
Replay that
she
part
for
one more
sure
time.
fell, but it do kind of
and
sound
her
like it
head
was a
hit
hit
something.
before the thump. Like, oh, did she get hit before she fell off the couch or get hit off the couch?
Hell
That's kind
no.
of what it
When
sounded like,
she
low key.
fell, she immediately started crying when her head went bump when you heard
Yeah,
the thump. That wasn't a smack. That was
yeah,
a thump. Her head hit something pretty fucking hard.
that's crazy as hell. Okay, yeah, let's mute real quick so
Cause
you can
she
hear the
was like,
video.
she didn't fall off the couch. That's why I was like, man, what the
Right.
fuck going
And
on?
Yeah,
that's
she
why
for sure
Hezekiah
fell.
said to her, she did fall off the couch. Cause she lied. Cause she said she didn't fall off the couch. She sure did. And Hezekiah said, yes, she fell off the couch. Cause she did. She fell off that couch and hit her head on something. And ain't no telling what she hit her head on. My whole thing is if she hit her head, you still didn't get up, check, or take her nowhere to get checked. And
Right.
then later on throughout the
And
day,
that baby
the
had a
baby was
bruise
laying
on
on
her
the couch.
face.
Did y'all see this part? When the baby was laying on the couch, she had red shit on both sides of her face, looked like scratches going up her face. And we said, what's that? She said, oh, Samaya drew on her face. How
Girl,
about
like,
that?
be fucking for real. She just be saying anything. If she, I know she for sure hit her head on something because there's always shit all over the floor. She don't never fucking make them kids clean
Right,
up.
yeah. Yep. And it could have been a toy or something. I don't know. That shit sounded like a
Hell
smack
yeah, she
because
hit
you
something.
heard
She
some
hit it pretty,
footsteps in the
whatever
back.
the fuck it
And
was,
then,
she hit it pretty hard. That
yeah,
wasn't
she
no
hit it
smack.
hard as
I know a
fuck.
smack. I'm telling y'all, I know a smack because I've been smacking my kids and my husband all my life. Shit, it feel like.
Shit, I know a smack too. I've seen motherfuckers get smacked the fuck down. And that's
You
why it
understand
sounded
me?
like a fucking smack to me. Hold on.
Exactly.
Right. You creating a monster, Miriam. You creating a monster.
Eh,
Ooh,
that wasn't no
she
smack. That was a
fell.
hit.
She
That baby hit
fell.
something.
Sound like she
I know
feeling.
y'all ain't crazy.
Ooh,
That baby hit
shit.
something hard as fuck.
I
She
know I
That
hate
was not a
cussing.
smack.
she fell. Oh my
That's
god.
right. That
Damn.
was not a smack.
Ooh.
Jeremiah was nowhere
Yeah.
around when that happened. I promise you
If
that
you
shit.
pay attention to the video, you can see her fall off the couch though. So for sure, you can see her.
Oh,
So
you
that's why I'm
can?
saying
Okay,
maybe
let
she
me
got hit
see.
before. But yeah, if you go on YouTube and find the right video, you'll see her. Like if you pay attention behind her, you'll see the baby fall off the couch. You
Yeah,
can see her little
Hell
I'm
yeah,
body
I
kind
looking
of
was
fall
at
on the
behind her a
live
little
when
the
it
bit.
happened.
logos I
Shit, that's
share.
how we started telling her, your baby just hit her head on something. She kept telling us she didn't
Yeah,
fall
it
off
was
the couch.
loud.
Hell yeah,
It
that
was
was a
super
hit.
loud.
That wasn't a
What
smack. That baby
Hezekiah say?
head, her head came in contact with something and you could hear it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, she fell off that couch and hit something.
Mm-hmm.
She just don't give a fuck. Instead, she
Yeah,
wanna,
she
oh, she
don't.
didn't fall. Fuck out of here, bitch. If you wasn't on live, you wouldn't have to be lying saying she didn't fall when you know your baby did fall. And your kids
Right.
sitting there
I
Mm-hmm.
was
looking
just
at
gonna
you like you
say
fucking crazy. Like,
she
damn,
be
mama,
too
you
worried
just
about
got said you
Bigo.
fall. The
She
fuck?
be too worried about Bigo. She want everything on Bigo. She can't even tend to her kids long enough to stay off this damn app.
Bitch can't even
Um,
wash her
I
nasty, shitty ass to
But
stay
how
off
she
big old
trying to
long
say
enough,
the
right.
okay?
food, the dog
Oh,
food, or the
speaking
food
of
that was in the
that,
bowl was
yeah, that
some
baby ate dog
old
food.
taco meat. I said if it's put in the fucking dog
Girl,
bowl, it's dog
it
food.
ain't
I
for the
don't give a
baby,
fuck if it's
right?
old taco meat or any
But
of that shit.
Facts. But speaking of her washing her
The
ass, do
fuck?
y'all be hearing her telling them kids, "Oh, today ain't shower day"? What the fuck is shower day? That is
girl,
not
yes,
Israel. If you don't bathe
I
your
heard that
fucking
the other
kids
day.
every day, They be in that house all over that. The babies crawling all on the floor with them damn dogs and shit. How are you not bathing your fucking babies? And then you telling the kids it ain't shower day. What the fuck is shower day? Like, they are not in prison.
Why you haven't said a word? I'm confused. Why she up there? Who they talking about?
That's crazy.
They
Watch
said
the
I
every
think they
twin and
talking about
baby.
everything.
We hope it's
five.
every day. Did
Number
y'all hear how
5.
the baby was crying yesterday? And she said, "Oh, your pamper wet. I just changed you. I can't. I'm shocked your pamper stuff." She said, "With these pants on, I can't tell if your pamper full or not." But the baby shit it. The baby was hollering
That
and crying, and she
right.
didn't stress the baby for a long minute. Then when she did
In the
go get it, she
walker.
said, "Oh, you poop. You poop." She said, "I can't tell your pamper wet." Then when she laid the baby down, this was Tweety. Tweety was on the couch just to smile her ass off when she was changing her pamper in that fucking order. Bitch, your kids sit there, they cry. And then the way those kids cry, y'all, this is what hurts me. She act like she can't determine a hurting cry from a hunger cry from them kids being in pain and sick cry. Something wrong
She
with this
really
hoe.
can't.
It ain't that she
She's
don't know
slow.
how. She don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
She right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that.
She's
She
too
don't give
worried
a fuck.
about niggas and Bigo. The kids is her
Yeah,
last priority. Because
Then
but you
she
when
want
know
to
how
keep
she
everybody
it
was
in
saying
there
leave,
that
talking about
she,
she
if
can't
she knew that
raise
they was
seven
gonna get
kids.
took, she wouldn't
But
stop
if you know
sucking
you can't
dick
raise seven
and all
kids,
that
why the
one
fuck go
shit.
out there and get pregnant again
girl,
instead of
she
protecting yourself? Did y'all hear when this dumb bitch
What
said
you
she
mean?
put
She
some
trying
shit
to get
all on my Darrow
pregnant
the other
by
day for
Mondero
getting
right
her pregnant?
now.
Did y'all hear that shit? How kept saying it's not
she
her
said
fault,
on
and he
that
was like, "Bitch,
live,
it is your fault." Cause you laid down and opened up your legs and let the nigga fuck you after saying he said he didn't have a condom. You should have told him no, you can't get no
No,
pussy when you found out he
facts.
didn't have a condom. Instead, this bitch still laid down and fucked him, and then you want to complain about it later. Girl, that bitch ain't pregnant. That bitch using that as a lie to
She
get some
ain't pregnant.
motherfucking
She
hell
said
abortion
she
money.
was
yeah,
on
she
her
trying to get that
period when she,
$400.
listen,
That's right. She
she
had a
said that
pad
she
Not
on
was
not
on
that
her
long
period
ago.
now.
That's right.
Hold on, y'all. She tried to say that she on her period now since the nigga ain't answering his motherfucking phone. That's when the bitch, okay, she couldn't get the nigga over there to get her pregnant. Cause she tried to say she was 2 weeks. So now
Girl, she
Somebody
that
said a
live,
month.
bro.
get the nigga on
Yesterday,
the
she said
phone.
she was a month and a half.
Man,
yeah,
Somebody
that
she
said
bitch
just a
crazy.
Maya
damn
She
live for
tripping.
her.
She
scammer.
a liar. She's a fucking liar. That bitch
That's
saying
what I'm saying,
anything.
y'all. This bitch is
Somebody,
doing this for abortion money. This bitch will do anything to
hell
get some
yeah.
money. The
Right.
bitch even went down to
Somebody
selling
was
a dog
like,
for $50. Shit.
I don't think the bitch pregnant.
uh-uh. Somebody was like, "Oh, like they about to. You need to get off Vigo, so because they talking about taking your kids. You need to go get your life in order." She like, "I'm not about to be sitting here crying over shit. I'm gonna be frying chicken when they gone." Like, how you can't fry chicken now to feed them kids, but you can fry chicken when they gone? Which one, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Girl.
Like,
Y'all, that
you
bitch
can't
be
cook to
making me
feed
so
your
motherfucking
kids, but
mad.
you gonna be frying chicken when they out your house. Like, be for real.
Not only that, when they came home a couple of weeks ago from school and she had just cooked the meal. How about this shit? And she made a plate of food for herself, ate it. This was before the kids got there. Then when the kids got there, she made another plate. And they asked her, could they eat? She told them, y'all gotta wait till 6 o'clock. He said, well, why you not waiting till 6 o'clock to eat? And it was fucked up that she told them they had to wait till 6 o'clock to eat some fucking scraps when you sitting here eating in their motherfucking face like a dog.
Face.
Y'all, that bitch sat at that nigga
Always.
Mm-hmm.
face and ate the
She
fuck out of that food in his face.
she
Why she be
always
eating
eating in
that
them
shit like
kids'
she ain't got
face.
no fucking teeth in her motherfucking mouth? That
And
shit
her
be so
villagers
It's
fucking
say,
gross.
oh no, they not hungry. They good. Bitch, you hear the kids saying they hungry, villagers. Why don't y'all
right.
feed them? Goddamn it,
One
slap
day,
through the motherfucking phone and switch their ass a pizza. Then this bitch get mad when people send pizzas and shit to her house. What at least y'all could have did was pay for it. Now, bitch, you got child support and money. Bitch, you pay for it. Motherfucker sent to pay for it
right.
and feed your kids. Oh,
Yeah,
That is
because Gerard showed
crazy.
me all the receipts of this bitch lying saying that she ain't got no payments from him. He showed me the receipts of the payments. He
Was
been
y'all on
paying
that
that
day
bitch
that them kids
$866 a month.
she was on for like
right.
two
Little
hours and they
portion.
was
But
hollering in the
that bitch
background they
so
wanted
glop
hot
that
dogs.
rice and shit all on their plate. Dry ass rice she be cooking. And then talk about she don't eat pork and beans because she don't eat pork. Didn't that bitch make some pork and beans and beanie weenies, some hot dogs the other day? And there wasn't
Right,
no
Girl.
that's what I was just gonna
vegetarian
say.
beans
They was
either.
crying about hot dogs for like 2 hours. And she like, the hot dog's not done yet. He like, mama, it don't take that long for hot dogs to cook. Like, we is hungry. And she on live, just talking and talking, and they steady in the background talking about we hungry, we hungry.
That's all. And she ignores they cries. and they hurt and they pain.
Mm-hmm.
She ignores
And
everything her kids
then the
do.
twins, girl, them
Yeah, she
babies is
don't feed them
ain't
as a
they 8 months?
punishment.
What
Yep.
Don't
she
let
think
them
is
take a
fame,
shower as a
we know it's her
punishment. Weird.
downfall. This bitch got
Right.
famous, all right. Her fame to her own fucking downfall, dumb bitch.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
babies is 8 months, right? Because how the fuck are they
Yep.
still
No,
sharing a
she said
bottle and
yesterday
sharing
they're
every
9 months.
meal?
She said they're
That's
9 months.
even worse. How the hell is these babies 9 months sharing one bottle? They are
A
hungry. That's
bottle.
why they always crying,
Girl,
bitch. That's
I
why
thought I
you
was
losing your
going
mind.
crazy. Like, who
She
the
make
fuck
them share
shares
one
one fucking
bottle.
bottle? Bitch, all these bottles you got in the house, under the couch,
Let me see.
upstairs, probably hidden in the motherfucking toilet, in the tub. Bitch, go
Okay.
bleach one
Under the
out.
bed.
God
Right.
damn.
One bottle, one bowl of food. She make them share every meal. Like they are
But do
One
doing
y'all
it to
notice
share
who
spoon.
every
she
meal.
feeds
That's why
first,
they
though?
still crying.
But do
Right.
y'all notice who she feeds first
The
all the
light
time?
skin baby.
Tweety gets fed first all the
Yep.
time. She gets the hand-me-down.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep. She
that's
get the
sad
scraps.
because when those kids grow up, and if she still continue to do what she doing when they grow up, she gonna turn siblings against each other. That's the type of bitch ass
Mm-hmm.
mama she is.
She
Okay.
do it now. She
Right.
doing
I'm about
shit
to say she's
now.
already doing that.
She
Cause y'all
always
see,
instigating a
when she
fight
first
between
came
them when
on
they
here,
already
remember
arguing about each
Hezekiah
other
was her
daddies and
favorite
shit like
one.
that. That shit weird as fuck. Why is you trying
Weird
to
as
put these
hell.
kids against each other when it come to their kid? I mean, they daddies and shit like that. And
That's
then
right.
you
Right.
sit up there co-signing the shit. Like that
And
shit
right
Oh,
as
weird
she
as
they
hell.
roasting their daddies and shit, adding to it.
Yeah.
So
But
they couldn't
Hezekiah
find
gotta come
placement for the
back.
kids. They couldn't find placement for the kids. She was saying she was like naming off all the kids and saying like which place they were supposed to be going to and why they couldn't go. And somebody just said in the comments that she just posted the twins at the house, so they're still in her care. But my thing is, it kind of scares me because it's like she want them to get took so she can have her break. She
Mm-hmm.
don't want them kids with her, so
Mhm.
it's like they need to be coming to get them kids for she do something to them because she don't want to care for them no more.
not only
In
that, did
all
y'all hear what she said
seriousness,
today about taking the kids an hour away to the college, but they told them they had to be vaccinated? I said that was that bitch scapegoat right there. I thought she was gonna try and run
hell
off with them
yeah,
kids
she wasn't gonna come up back with them.
But why is you trying to find daycare when your motherfucking kids about to be supposedly getting took?
because the bitch is dumb and she's still trying. That's her best way. When people are delusional, have a dissociative behavior like her, and delusional,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna do whatever you can to make yourself feel like you're doing something and feel good because the bitch is killing you. Okay? So
And
this is what she's doing.
why she try to blame the kids though? She on there talking about, yeah, where my village at? Y'all make sure y'all screen recording this so the judge can see that I'm not cussing at them and that so they can see how they be acting. That's not finna make you look no better that your kids is out of fucking control, stupid.
That's
Exactly.
It's
what
not
gets
And
you
you
me
know
with
the
your
them.
reason
pet.
why they act like that.
Exactly.
Exactly, and
No
I'm gonna
fucking
tell y'all something.
structure.
I'm gonna exactly, and if they would have seen her giving structure on live to her kids, that would have been a different story. But this bitch come up
Right.
here, handy down. I can't touch them. I can't this now, bitch, because you don't want to, because you don't want your kids at the end of the day. Just say it, and
Mm-hmm.
she says it in
Right.
so many words. The way she puts shit, she says it in so many words without saying it. And when a
Right.
motherfucker peep it and put it out there on the truth, you get kicked the block out her thing from her
Right.
dumb ass village. That's why I wish
Of
she would have
Exactly.
course.
kept Keita Man an admin, but Keita Man got tired of that shit. That was the best admin that girl ever had, and Keita
Who
Man did not
sound
have
bitter? How
it.
somebody sound bitter?
Yeah, she was on there. She kept
Make
saying
that
like,
make
"Oh
sense.
well, they said that I can hit them with an open hand." So why you not getting up whooping ass? Because you still repeating yourself 20, 50 fucking times all goddamn day
Let
to
me
each
tell you.
kid.
Let me tell you why
Get up
I'm
and whoop
bitter.
some ass.
Yes, I'm bitter as fuck. You want to know why
Yeah,
I'm
we
bitter as
bitter
fuck?
because this
Because
lady
those
abusing my
kids is
fucking
going
kid.
through hell because of her kids, not because of Angelic. I'm bitter as fuck because you motherfuckers who saying people bitter is holding this bitch up in the negative shit she doing to hurt,
Enabling
exploit her
her.
fucking kids. Okay? Yes, I'm bitter because here it is. This bitch got 7 kids and she don't know how to take care of them.
I
Give
know
me
it's
the
a bill.
motherfucking 7 kids and I'll show you how I take care of them and whoop Jeremiah ass if need be. But by being my first time seeing or meeting a little boy like him, I would know how to handle him without putting my hands on him. See, that's the thing. Jeremiah
Mm-hmm.
know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Because when they at
Exactly.
their grandma's house, don't none of them
They
kids
don't
act the
do that
fuck up.
shit.
So that shows me right there, they know how to play their fucking
They got
mama. You know what
common
I'm saying?
sense.
Right.
Because
They
she
know who to
playing
fuck
games
with.
with her own fucking kids. She teaching them how to play. She teaching them how to do this. So how the fuck does she expect for them to act with her the way she act with them? But they don't do that with other people though. And it shows. Prime example, how they was at the granny house, like little angels walking around. That motherfucker wouldn't say shit, wouldn't argue, wouldn't open their
Mhm.
mouth, even flinch, because grandma
Had a
spoke and said
bedtime and
what she had to
everything.
say. That's right. And if mama had been woman enough to do that on top of doing what she doing now, she could have turned out okay. But you see, this bitch ain't woman enough to do none of that because she's a filthy fucking maggot ass liar. She's a compulsive ass, habitual, pathological, burnt face ass liar. And this bitch want to talk about she can't take care of 7 kids. Why the fuck are you so happy to boast the 8th one in your motherfucking womb, bitch? And you ain't taking care of 7.
Have
Because the
y'all
system
heard
ain't gonna
about it
do
being
shit
the
but
eighth
take
one?
that one too. Hmm.
It's supposed to be an eighth kid already. When was it Tommy K? It was somebody that was reading off the papers because she left a lot out of the papers, and they read off 8 kids, and somebody said that one of her kids has a disability and might be with the daddy or something like that because it's supposed to be an 8th kid already. And she told was it Cooper? Somebody was on in the comments, and she was like, "Yeah, why did you lay up and have 4 kids with me?" Woo, woo, woo. And one of her kids was like, "Mama, it's 3 of us." And she was like, "I said 4. I know what I'm talking about. So where the fuck is the other kid at?"
She had an abortion. She had
Oh,
an
okay,
abortion
okay,
Right.
by
okay.
Cooper too.
I remember her saying she
Got
had an
you.
abortion. I remember her
Yep, she
saying that.
did.
Yeah, if them kids
But
had
it's
Hmm.
some
still fucked up
structure and
because
some
she's still finna have,
discipline.
if she pregnant, she's still finna have baby number 8 and the system gonna take that one soon as she have it, dumb
Exactly.
bitch.
Right. Soon as she have it, just
Exactly.
So
the
what the fuck?
embarrassment. Like, girl,
And then I'm gonna
it's
tell
not
y'all
that is
another
not
thing.
nothing to be proud of.
I'm gonna
At
tell y'all
all.
another that struck a nerve with me that made sense that I see what people saying. At first, I didn't know for sure if it was really about the money, but now I see it is because y'all know what this bitch said the other day to Cooper. You stupid Cooper, thanks, because I'm gonna still get all the back pay for the twins with to come out you the daddy. So, bitch, there you have it. You are about the money, bitch. Because why are you worried
Facts.
about back pay? Why are you
She
worried about a
thought
motherfucking back pay?
she had all them kids with malicious intent. Thought she was finna fucking get all this money from the daddies and shit. And them kids is whooping her motherfucking world.
Well, guess
Hmm.
what? Like we told Cooper the other day, even though
That's
he
right.
said he make all this money and he do that, nigga, I still throw that bitch on child support because you got him now. Give her a little taste of what she gave you. God damn it.
Hell yeah, I would. Shit. Go ahead and run her up since she want to be so motherfucking trifling as he fucking should.
She smoked way too much cigarettes to be pregnant.
Yeah, agree.
Mm-mm.
Right, cause she be,
I
and
don't
then
think she
you,
pregnant either.
girl.
I think
Hmm, right.
she just talking.
All right, you beautiful ladies have a good rest of y'all day. I'm gonna jump down in the comments.
And you, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for them babies.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that was
hear
me,
Okay.
Papa.
baby up here talking now.
Mm,
Definitely pray for the babies.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. And I hate to say this. I hope they remove her kids today, y'all. Enough is enough. I don't believe in splitting up kids or taking them from their mama, but this bitch is not the proper type of mother to have her kids. She's not equipped to handle them. We see her mentally breaking down slowly but surely, but it's coming and it's happening. Okay. She cannot take care of those kids, y'all.
she's
And it's
definitely
sad because
done.
and it's sad because ain't nobody gonna want to take in 7 kids, which I know they're gonna have to break them down to family members, and the ones that can't go to family will be put in DHR custody at a foster home or something like that, which is sad because some kids really do get mistreated in them foster homes. They don't be taken care of right. And that's the sad part on top of the problem she's already having. That's why I'm bitter with Angelic. Fuck Angelic. Muriel. She hated when a motherfucker called about her government name, but bitch, that's your name. Cause ain't shit angelic about you, hoe. Nothing.
Exactly.
Y'all, can y'all fill me in? Because this is the second conversation I done bumped into about this person. Who y'all talking about? I'm new to Bigo.
Her name is AngelicSoul. She exploits her kids. She says she came on here wanting fame, reality TV, and all this other bullshit. But what she got was more CPS cases on top of the CPS cases she already came to Bigo with. So now that she done exploited them and she got the fame and reality that she was looking for, it ain't so good because it shined a light on everything that's going on in a house, basically, which is not a good thing. Down from the lies to the scandals to the scamming to the baby daddy beating her ass, beating her daughter's ass, police being called 1,001
It was
times.
on live. The man was beating her daughter on live.
Yes, that's his daughter. Well, as we found out, it's supposed to be his daughter, but guess what? It's not even his biological daughter. Okay. I don't give a fuck if he was the daddy. He shouldn't have been there putting his hands on her, period, because the nigga was a trigger. Not just for her, but for her mother, because he was beating the mama ass 13 years ago. And now you got this man, 13-year-old daughter, and she told him to step in and whoop their ass, is what this bitch was telling this man to do, who ain't been around these kids in a whole year. And now he popped back up and you telling him to beat their ass? Nah. And this is why what she got going on now. Her kids being removed for being mistreated, abused, beat on, and not taken care of, not washing up, not being fed properly. While she got 1,000,001 dogs running around the house, shitting and pissing on everything you could think of. And she got rats all in the basement. They probably upstairs too. She lying on her brother, saying the brother bought roaches, that the roaches came from her brother's house. Bitch, you been here, roaches, with that nasty ass house you in. The house is big, but it's nasty. And I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. That bitch didn't start cleaning until motherfuckers started getting on her ass about how Sue Woo was cleaning her house. That's when Angelic Soul started trying to keep her house clean, but tired herself out, and she couldn't do it every day. If y'all noticed that too, because I saw the transformation from her ass, from trying to be like Sue Woo, cleaning her house every day, and the bitch couldn't take it. Because she's a dead ass bitch. She's the weight of a dead ass bitch with 7 beautiful kids. And that's fucked up. And that's fucked up. That's what I'm gonna boil it down to. Here it is. This dumbass bitch.
Yeah, I think they
The
did
way
take
she
it
exploits
into.
herself, like with the utility company and shit. Everything that goes on in her life, she causes it. Like I told her, everything that's supposed to be good that happens for her has always turned out to be something bad with. Let me give you an example. The cell phone. Journey gave her daughter a cell phone. She told Journey her daughter had A's and B's. She was an honor roll student. How the fuck your daughter an honor roll student with an F? But okay, whatever. So Journey sent her a cell phone. The bitch went up to the post office to get the cell phone. She, before finding out what exactly happened, she got to going in saying Journey lied. Journey didn't send shit. Journey is not a liar. Journey is one woman who I can't say on this app that is very blessed. And she's a great woman and a person inside out. And she handles her shit. So for her to sit up there and try and come at Journey like she was a liar, it was very wrong that she doubted her and said what she said. But then turned around and found out that it wasn't even Journey's fault, that it was the post office fault when she had a P.O. box that they gave her the wrong motherfucking key. Okay? That was the first thing. That was the second thing was the dryer. The dryer comes in the house. Stryker sent to the first dryer. Find out that the dryer cannot be used because it wasn't electrical or something. So they had to put another outlet on it to be able to use it for downstairs, but she wasn't able to use it, right? So here it is. This man done went and ordered her another fucking dryer, right? Another dryer that came to her house. They removed that dryer out. And when they got this dryer in, the people told her they couldn't take it downstairs because it was too fucking big. So it was sitting in her kitchen for a minute. Like I said, these are examples of everything good gone bad for this bitch because she's not taking it and being blessed with the blessings that God has given her. She's using it against her own fucking self and doing dumb shit. And God said, even though I'm blessing you and giving you some, but I'm going to show you how I can take it and how you won't be able to use it. And look at it. Everything good that comes her way, she turns it into a negative. Just like the people sending her all that money on Cash App to take the kids out. She took the kids out, and what did she do? Only bought herself some food. $19 and some change. $19.76 to be exact. On her own self some food and didn't even buy no food for her kids. And said they gonna wait till they get home to eat what their grandmother cooked, which was some chicken. So why couldn't you wait till you got home with your kids to eat what they were eating instead of eating in their face?
She sold the hoverboards. I thought she said they broke them.
She sold the kids hoverboards. Damn.
That's what somebody just said in the comments. I thought she said they broke. No, she sold them. Oh my God.
She did say they was broke. I remember that. I
Remember,
remember her
she did
saying that
say
she
they
broke.
broke everything because she was talking about how destructive they is and all of that.
Yep.
And she was like, all
She
that
did
stuff
say
y'all
that.
got them for Hanukkah, whatever
But
it
when you
is.
lie so much, you be forgetting to lie again.
Yeah.
That's the thing about her. She can't remember her own lies. The bitch is delusional. I keep telling y'all, she's in her own head. From day one of coming on here, this bitch was delusional. And I saw that shit when she removed her babies out the hospital because she said they didn't have no beds for her other baby. First off, bitch, for you to remove your kids and take them home, knowing that people just told you your kids has respiratory infection, why would you take them home to go on live for live to tell you to take them to another fucking hospital? This how CPS got called on her the first time when she was on live and they told her the hospital called CPS on you because you took the kids out. Y'all remember that? Now here we go again with this bullshit all over again. Your kids been sick ever since then. You know why? She don't get them kids no garlic. She don't get them kids nothing healthy. I don't see them drinking no kind of teas. I don't see them eating no kind of vegetables. I don't see them eating no kind of fruit. No apples, no nothing. No tomatoes, no lettuce, no nothing. How are they
She must be
boo-booing right?
online a lot for you to be able to say you don't see this. She must be online like
Every
24/7.
day. Baby, she online every fucking day. I screen records this bitch every day. So if I'm at work and I can't watch it, I can go back and review it. You hear me?
She said, you gonna pass. She said, you about to I told her, I'm about to, and you know the first thing I told her? What? I said, I'm about to
Not all day.
a lot of people feel sympathy. So
But you did it
Somebody
though.
just said Samaya gonna be just like her. Samaya will be like her if she don't get the help she need. She will be just like her mama. You know why? Because she installed everything into her daughter, the wrong things. You're right. She will be like her mama because she installed all negative shit, the lies, the manipulation. The girl is torn. Samaya is torn inside out. The girl is lost and confused. And if she don't get the therapy and the help she needs now, because to me, I think her being around her mom is a trigger. And Jellic don't see it, but it is.
Mm.
She groomed the fuck out that girl. She groomed all of them. But see, y'all see her grooming Jeremiah. It ain't gonna work. Y'all see how he rebelling against her ass, right? Jeremiah. Yeah. She groomed them all. But if y'all notice, when they first came on, Hezekiah was the best one, right? Until Hezekiah ran his mouth about what his sister did to him. Now he ugly. He everything in the book. She don't care for him. She don't do him like she used to do him. He's not the favorite anymore because of that one incident when he exposed his sister for touching him and jumping up and down on his privacy. Okay. And then with Matthew, I don't know no bitch but a dead ass bitch like her who's going to refuse a audio phone call with their child because it's not on video, so you can exploit whatever's going on the other side. And Cooper wasn't stupid for that. He was right for audio calling her, but at least he called. But that bitch didn't want to talk because it was on audio. She said a few words. She didn't even say, "Hi, Matthew, I love you. I miss you, Matthew." None of that came out that bitch mouth with Matthew. Matthew, why didn't you video call me? I told you I don't want to talk to you unless you video call me. I'm not your mother anymore. Bitch, you ain't there one of their mothers anymore. How about that? With a trifling ass.
She did that on live too.
Girl, she did that 2 days ago. Yes,
Mm.
when Matthew called her, Cooper was calling her audio, so she can talk, and she was on live while Matthew was calling, and she got pissed off and said, "I don't want to do an audio call. I want to see my son. Why he keep on audio calling me?" We like, bitch, answer the phone. He your son. What the fuck you
Right.
mean? So when she answered the phone, she started going off on Matthew. And she went the fuck in and hung the fuck up in his face after saying, "I'm not your mother anymore." And she went click and she said, "I'll just wait for the judge to tell me when I can talk to my son." Bitch, that's all the way fucked up because she's mad and hurting her feelings because she lost. Okay.
How old
Everything is
is
competition with this bitch. And she said yesterday, I'm just gonna give up. I'm tired. I'm not fighting no more. Bitch, you ain't got no choice but to give up because you lost, bitch. You didn't win. All this bragging and boasting, you was on this motherfucking live doing weeks and weeks ago. Now look at you, bitch. Pathetic as fuck, whimpering, rampering, and crying, and now trying to make motherfuckers feel empathy for you, bitch. Fuck you. How about the kids? Where's the empathy and the sympathy for your kids, bitch?
that?
Yesterday, she should have had a beautiful day with them kids. When they came home from school, let me know my kids getting took from me. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to have prepared? I'm going to have it decked out, food all on the table. Let's go do something. Let's go watch a movie. Let's play together. Let's do something together. Productive. So when my kids leave me, the last thing they thinking they man got in their mind is a good vision of mommy. Not something dramatic and triggering and all the hell they done been through and then being split up, can't see the other siblings. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Israel cried the other day because he told his mama he missed Matthew. And Angelic tried to make it about her. Oh, you love me, don't you, Israel? Bitch, he ain't talking about you. Talking about, don't cry, Israel. It's okay. Bitch, he said he missed his fucking brother. It's not okay that he missed his brother. It's not okay. But I guess she feel like it is okay, but it's not. I'm getting sick and tired of these bitches with all these kids coming on Bigo for a fucking check trying to play like 21 and fucking tearing your household down. Y'all, I'm very sentimental about this situation because it hurts me. It hits home. Some of the things that those kids have went through in her house is some of the stuff my nieces done went through in our household. It's why I got custody of my nieces now. Okay? And I hate this for these kids. I hate it. But see, I don't hate it for her as a mother. I hate it for these kids because these kids is suffering.
Mm-hmm.
They don't eat properly. They don't sleep properly. None of that. And all this bitch can think about is self and self-destructing and I need to smoke weed. I need to smoke cigarettes. Bitch, you don't need none of that shit. What you need to do is be in the house by your motherfucking self for days to think about the shit and go cuckoo crazy and run your ass back to the mental hospital so they can shoot your dumb ass up with all the shit they gave you to keep you motherfucking like a crazy ass motherfucking walking fucking zombie, bitch. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all saying I'm aggressive or how I'm feeling about her, but I feel how I feel for her because she's the weight of a dead ass mother. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for feeling like this guy about this lady. But it really hurts me because all she get, I need help. I need help. Bitch, you been known you need help after you had your second child. Baby, you had your first child because she was 15 when she got pregnant, 16 when she had that baby. So she was a baby having a baby.
Right.
But when you had that second baby, boo, and that third baby, and you didn't stop and protect yourself, now I'm holding you accountable for your bullshit. Because you knew at that point in time, after having your first baby, what the fuck you took that baby through, and that was Samaya. After having your second baby, which was Jeremiah, what you took him through, because look how the fuck he acts out. And some of the stuff, y'all, how he acts out, she coaches him and tell him to do that. She does. For a check. She said she was going to get him a check too. And that's the sad part. Here it is, some of these bitches going in the mental hospital, got their kids acting out for a check. And then when your kid don't want to stop acting out and cutting up on you, oh, it was for a check, bitch. Don't get mad at the child. Now remember you wanted a check. I think she picked with Samaya to make her react. Because the way she come at Samaya, y'all, she do not come at those boys like that. And them boys, and I hate to say it, it's some motherfucking crybabies. They cry too much. They're going to turn out to be little sissies if they don't get the help they need now. Because she didn't install no kind of morals, no kind of values, no kind of traits in those boys on how to be a man or a boy. Understand that she's a woman, but I'm a woman too. And I got a husband who been with my son, but guess what? Mama still did mommy and daddy duties. My husband was in the Navy. So half the time when my son was first born, my husband was on the ship some motherfucking where for a year or two at times. So I was left to strangle and hang with teaching my son to prepare how to be a man and how to treat women. So this bitch can't tell me you cannot teach a boy how to be a boy because you're not a man. Fuck that. Any woman, any decent woman who have sons know how they want their man to treat them. So automatically you're gonna know how to train your son to be a decent young man on how to respect women. Because that's not what the fuck she does. She teaches them to not care. Because Jeremiah don't respect her at all. Y'all hear how
Hell
he told
no.
her how he was going off the other day and then went to the phone because she letting him know what the comments said. Then he came to the phone saying, I'll kill y'all to the phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And that's why they sent the police because he started spazzing out.
But that's
He was
why
telling her, I
the
hate
lady was
you.
telling her, stop letting him hear her say the things that she is saying about him to him. Stop letting him hear that shit. And she keep saying that shit in front of that boy. That's what's triggering him. You're allowing him to believe that he got a mental health issue, even if he does. You are enabling him to where, okay, he got a mental health issue, he bad, he this, he that. She turning him up. She turning him up, like, to where he gonna get on his bullshit. He gonna start talking this shit, abusing those other kids in the house or whatever the fuck. Jeremiah's gonna be a problem, and she's
And then
creating
can
that monster. She is.
I wanna answer some what they just said about they just said what somebody just said because it was true what they just said about it's okay for a woman to raise a boy, but they need a male figure in their lives. You got some women who got sons who don't have male figures in their life, and look at how they turned out.
Mhm.
Excellent. So I can't
Yep.
agree with that when whoever said that because
And
there are
I'm
some
sorry.
women out here who take care of their boys with no men in their lives, and they're the best damn daddies on the face of the earth.
Ever. Yep, my
You're
baby daddies were
Thank
ever.
you. And I want to press on that too because people keep saying she had kids young. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting over strep throat. I had my son at 14 years old. I have 4 kids. I'm 34. Okay, really no male figure. Father never was around. I did what I had to do. My son graduated with honors. He walked across the stage last year.
Man.
My middle son is graduating this year with a full scholarship. I was 14 years old. I didn't know nothing about raising no kids. I didn't know nothing about none of that. But guess what? I did what I had to do. I'm 34 years old. I have 4 businesses and I take care of home. My kids know the value of, being a man. They know what it takes to be a man because I instilled it in them. They didn't have a
Mhm.
man around. I was the man around. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
being
it's
being
about
14 and
relationships and that.
15 years old, that's not a fucking excuse. You gotta get up and do what the fuck you gotta do. I was going to
Amen.
school every day, taking my kids to daycare every day, coming home taking care of my kids. When I had kids, it was no more going out. It was no friends. It was none of it. It was me being a figure for my son because I knew his dad wasn't gonna be around. So I had to fill those shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-mm.
all that she's young and you need a man around, that's not true because I have two
That's right.
productive grown men living in my house. My son got a full ride scholarship. He's going to
That's right.
school to be a physician. He has a full ride
Mm.
scholarship. A single mom that had him at 16 years old. So that's
Mm.
no fucking excuse.
That ain't no
That's no
excuse.
In
excuse.
that order.
You have
That's my
to
whole
build
point. That's
you
right.
have to correct children from a young age.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that though, y'all. Cause she keeps saying it takes a village to raise. You didn't have a village raising you, cause look at the hell you went through. So with that being said, when she had her first baby, she knew how she was being treated. So that right there should have kicked in as I'm not gonna let my child go through what I went through. I'm young with a baby, so I'm gonna make the best for mine. But instead,
Right.
this bitch didn't think like that. She kept having them and kept having them and kept having them. Okay. And then want to talk shit about, oh, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that. But you killed one baby though. But you don't believe in it, but you still got an abortion. And you told this to everybody. But you don't believe in that. So what you need to believe in is, bitch, keeping the motherfucking legs closed or go get you some motherfucking, what they call it, a Norplant, a Norform or something, and get installed up in your body where you can't get knocked up, bitch.
Right.
Preach,
I need
exactly. Or
these.
abstain from
Mm-hmm.
having sex until you find a husband. Cause I don't have
Girl,
sex.
Right.
the bitch
I don't
lied
need
about
a
that.
husband.
Remember, she
I'm
told
not
us
out
she
here
wasn't
having
gonna have
sex.
no sex until she got married, and the next day turned around
Yep.
and after and said that she fucked Patrick. And how was it? All right, while
Mm-hmm.
the kids was right there. So the bitch is full
Right.
of shit. And she
Disgusting.
also said she wasn't having sex. So how the fuck is that Mondero baby? So she's a liar
And
right
she
there.
said
She's
my
a
Daryl
fucking
couldn't
liar.
have kids anyway.
But the bitch still said she didn't fuck my Darrow. Oh, I'm not fucking him. He just my friend of years. But bitch, you bust yourself out because now you exploiting yourself because you said it's my Darrow baby. And if she is pregnant, it ain't my Darrow's. It's motherfucking nappy head ass Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking bitch don't want to put it on Patrick though. You know why? Because she knows she already fucked herself by Patrick doing what he did to that daughter, her daughter. Yup, she in court, y'all. It's 10 something now. She said when she get out of court that she'll be back on at 11 o'clock, letting everybody know what's going on. So we'll see.
Well, it's
And then she
almost
also
eleven
said,
thirty
if
here.
I get my
It's
kids
almost
taken,
11:30 in Detroit. She ain't on yet.
oh yeah, it is 11 o'clock there. No, she
Yeah,
ain't.
we eleven
Also,
seventeen.
yeah, cause that bitch probably in the window watching us. That's why. And I hope the bitch is in the window watching us. Cause I can't stand you, Muriel Crumsy, the
Let me
dick
address
piper.
something in the comments right quick, because this girl keeps talking about they still want a dad and this and this and that. Girl, just because you want shit don't mean you're gonna have that, okay?
Have it.
And yeah, it is
Mm-hmm.
other ways to get male figures. I had my kids, when my boys was little, I had them in everything: basketball, football, boys and
That's
girls
right.
club. They had
Not only that,
mentors.
they got these
Right.
churches. They got 100 black men that they can go put
Exactly. So
them
it's no
boys in.
fucking
They
excuses,
got
y'all.
some,
It's no excuses.
what's that, Boy Scouts. To get them in karate. Karate. If
Exactly.
you send your kids to karate classes, do you know what karate does? They train your kid for obedience in
Yes.
there. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Exactly.
They
My
train
baby was
those
in karate.
kids.
Yes,
I've
for
been there and
sure.
I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Kid.
They
My
really do.
13-year-old niece knows karate because I've taken her because
Yes.
she was bullied because of the shit her
Exactly.
mama was doing in Chicago. And goddamn it, guess what I did? Took her to defend herself, but at the same time, they trained her obedience because her
Yep.
attitude was out the rocket. That calmed my niece down. And
Yeah.
she's 13 and be honor roll student. Ain't got no C's or D's, baby. So she all the way honor roll, baby. Huh.
Say it.
Exactly. So stop making excuses for this girl. She's a lazy fucking parent. She's lazy. I don't see. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I never see
Lazy
this
as
bitch take
fuck.
her kids to the library. Never.
Girl, no,
I never
she
see
don't.
this bitch
And
take her
and
kids to the
For these
fucking
kids
library.
not
The
to
she
library
show.
don't
is for
stay to
real.
wash her ass in the tub for 5 minutes. The motherfucker won't even get up and wash her ass.
That shit
Mm-hmm.
That
is,
bitch is
and
lazy as
it's sad
fuck.
as fuck that people are making excuses. It's no excuse to be a lazy parent. My boys are
Exactly.
grown, but I have an 8-year-old daughter, and guess what? We do the library 2, 3 times a week because you know what? You're gonna read. Okay, knowledge is
Mhm.
power. That's what I teach my daughter. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the farther you're gonna get in life. So I started her young. My daughter has had a business since she was 5 years old. So it's no fucking excuses out here. It's not.
Mhm.
Hell no. Tell
Stop
them to
making
get back.
excuses for that girl. That
Put their
girl
money
lazy
in
as
their
fuck.
accounts. You know what I'm saying? This shit she could be doing with them kids to show them something productive. She ain't even got no bank
Mm-hmm.
account for kids, no first
Show
time
them some
starters bank
responsibility.
account. None of that shit. None of that
She won't
shit.
even
You
get up
know,
and show them how to clean up. And
Right.
all
no,
the
Exactly.
kids know
she just tell them what
Show them
the
the
how to
fuck to
cleanup.
wash
do and
their
then
You
cuss
ass.
them
gotta
out
Cause
when
show
they
y'all
them.
don't
know
do
she
it.
ain't showing them how to properly hygiene themselves. If who
Right.
was it, Israel wiping his ass with the washcloths and shit. Like it's
Oh
just
Girl.
my god. Oh
chaos in
And
my
the
god.
left the
house.
shitty towel on the tub. How about that?
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And that's my
See?
That's
thing. She be
because
worried about cigarettes. She be worried about cigarettes and weed, but bitch, you don't even got tissue in your motherfucking house. Like, where's
Okay.
your fucking head at, bitch?
right,
That's
let's
common
speak
sense
on that
shit.
because that's
Paper
why he didn't
towels,
wipe
And
his
then
ass.
she
dishes,
was saying
soap.
something. Then somebody needs some pads or something. Like she ain't had no pads and all of this. I
Yeah,
just
that
don't
was when Samaya came up the
how
stairs
you
that day.
got
Samaya
two in the
was like,
fucking
she
house
needed.
and it ain't.
Go ahead, one.
Hello, panel. Let me be an example for this young lady. They took my kids because I have a TBI. I've been fighting since 2016. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do not one thing. They didn't gave this lady, the parent, the Preventative Parenting Act. Excuse me. And she refused everything. They didn't even offer me that. They didn't offer me that at all. Not one time. If they would have offered me that, that would have been a blessing. I moved from the city to a better community so my children can go to a better school. My son was bullied in school. He was called a nigga, and they talked about his eye, and the school knew that. Now, my son didn't come home and tell me that he had been being bullied because I figured he must have figured he can handle it himself. I get a call that my son tries to wrap a cord around his neck. And the first thing that they give you when you sign your children up is a card for emergency. Take my children to the hospital. Call me second. But you called me because you knew that my son was being bullied. Then you come for the rest of my children. This lady refused every service, and the system is failing every one of them children that's in that home. And everything that you guys saying up here is right. I'm in the state of Michigan. You took the other children that didn't have nothing to do with my son, and you giving this lady a break? I'm glad the cameras is on at all times. I'm glad Bigo is able to see and watch the children and see what's going on. I'm glad it was a Bigo for her to come to so these children can get the help that they need. I wish it was a Bigo when I was going through it. I got hit by a drunk driving police officer, which made me have a TBI. So I was targeted no matter what it was going to be. They were coming for me because of that. I didn't get a break, and I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. Since 2016, what year is it? It's 2023. I couldn't fire my attorneys. They wasn't representing me. Still not representing me. Did she want to say she gonna represent herself? Something wrong with this case. It's a lot of things wrong with this case. When I get off here, I gotta go into a meeting for my quality of life. How's my quality of life? It sucked because when they took my babies, it was nowhere in the world I could feel the way she feel, knowing that they coming to take my children. They took my children at school and I didn't even know it while my son laying up in the hospital. And I couldn't walk past the rooms where they were all the time. I had to move. That shit hurt. And you sitting up here, you extorting these children, you hustling them. Thank you, because this is an example. I always told myself, you got to do something, anything to make something shake. Thank you. You gave it to me because I'm going to make something shake in the city of Detroit. I'm not playing no more. I've been fighting these people for a long time, and they messed my babies up. I don't care what kind of laws you go in there with. They don't care about no laws. You giving a break and you not taking it. They offered you a peer supporter. A peer supporter is someone who had their children took and was successfully, they made it. So they came to help you. Listen, I have people that come and service me in my house because I have a TBI. They still took my children. It's not a day that go by that I see CPS fail everybody else's children. When the police came to her house, they told her they was going to red flag it because they get too many calls. And they said they can't stop because a little baby died the night before. And you playing with the system? You playing with the system? Are you for real? I apologize. If I could put my case on this app without having to worry. I'll let you guys see how this system play right here in the state of Michigan, in the city of Detroit. I apologize, but I'm just saying. Bigo ain't fail the kids, and I appreciate Bigo for that. But everybody else have. You had one child, you made it to 7, and didn't nobody say nothing? Not nothing? And it went this far? Are you serious? Are you serious? This shit ain't just start. That's all I got to say.
We praying for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Definitely praying for you, creative sis. I'm sorry you have to go through.
I'm reliving it to her. She got a break, man. I didn't get a break. And I have a service that come help assist me because I have trauma. I don't have a mental illness. I have to tell these people all the time. Let me explain to you something about trauma to the brain. That's damage. I wasn't born mentally, nor did I develop a mental issue. So I'm not a mental health issue or case.
I'm sorry, sister, but
And
you
you
stay
can't
strong, please.
raise some boys. You use excuse for a reason and a reason for excuse.
Right about that. Damn, that's fucked up. Was you able to sue the police officer for hitting you and causing that TBI to your head?
You said what?
Were you able to ever sue the police officer who hit you in the car and caused that,
Police
trauma to your
officer now. Everything tied into my children being took. I got hit years ago, 2016. You've been targeting me for a long time. A long
Damn.
time. You just needed a moment. You just needed a moment. The person that hit me was a sheriff. I didn't even get hit in Detroit. I got hit in the suburb. That is the line that divides Detroit. They took the case to Wayne County. Come on, are you for real? CPS and the officials do what they want to do. You can't tell me that they don't. I'm a living testimony to that. I don't get it. How she got to come home from her grandma's house? They should have been at the door
I said that.
already.
I knew that was a lie. That's why I spoke on that earlier. That's why I said that was a lie. That didn't make sense. That
Today
definitely
I
didn't make
said on somebody else's panel, and they like, she watching. That girl got up and went home. I knew I said, this got to
sense.
be a storyline. Lord, I hope this is
Exactly.
storyline. When I said something, they said she was in the room. That was the very day she got up. Because I did everything I'm supposed to do to get my kids back. I took parenting. I took counseling. I had to do therapy sessions. I lost my home, my vehicle, everything.
See, this is what I mean by
Bigo.
CPS.
Oh,
Yep.
Bigo
CPS
for
don't
her.
do what they supposed to do. For people in her
CPS.
case, for this woman right here who's suffering, going through it, and look at Angelic, who's getting the opportunity to still hurt her kids. You see what I'm saying? They take hers, but they keep all 7 there so they can, well, all 6 now, knowing that it's a possibility that something may happen to these kids in this lady's home. And 2 incidents already done happened this past week. The baby done got burnt and she done fell off the couch and hit her head. And nothing has happened. But again, that's why I said CPS failed these kids because they were supposed to been taken away from her way before 68 fucking cases open. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And I said that earlier, what she just said. Did I not just say that there was a fucking storyline about the setup in the grandma's house as a safety plan? Because for one, if she would have removed them kids off the safety plan and took them home, the police would have been at her door the same day. I knew that was
Let
some
me
bullshit.
say about the safety plan. There's no way that she's able to be able. I don't know. They doing
To be
something
in the
different.
house with
The
the kids
safety
on the
plan
safety
means
plan.
that you cannot be living it. What was the purpose of them taking them if you gonna live with them?
And
No,
that's why I
she
told them
wasn't
they was
supposed
lying
to
then
be
saying that.
at
Yep.
all.
Yep. Ain't
Somebody
no way.
always supposed to be. I got a service that's take care of me, assist me when I need assistance. So how you take my babies and not know that they gonna be okay? Because because it's being paid for not by the government or the state. What? You mad? You mad? But I got 24-hour eyes. You could have put cameras in my house. You could have put them. You out a bit more than willing. Anything to show you guys. I didn't get to raise not one child. Are you serious? This girl got a break. She jumped up and took the kids home. Are you serious? CPS? Are you
We,
serious?
for people like me and you who done
How
been there
we
and done
mad
that,
to-
we
how we
know the
mad
motherfucking
about
truth.
somebody else?
Because like I said, I had custody of I got permanent custody now. My sister lost her rights. After so many years, you lose your parental rights by you not involving yourself in doing what you need to do. So it will go there to where you lose your parental rights. And now I've adopted my niece. So she's mine now. I had to go through the courts and all of that. But when we first put my little niece on a safety plan when she was younger, my sister was not allowed to even come in my house unless I said so. But we had to go through CPS first before she could come over and visit, because a safety plan is set in place for kids to be safe, not to be around the person they took them off the fuck and took them out the house with and put them on safety plan with. So I knew that was some bullshit and a lie. I knew they were lying when she said that. And for two, if they was on a safety plan, first off, DHR got to come in your house, do your walkthrough, make sure you got enough space and room for those kids to be there, and they got to run your whole background check. They didn't do that with that girl grandma. Because if so, those kids wouldn't have been in that house. Did y'all see how fucked up that house was? There was no space to walk. Her house is like a fucking hoarder's house. Are you kidding me? So I knew that was a storyline right there.
About how the house looked when they put it in the safety plan. It was an emergency safety plan for the kids to be
Oh
removed. So
no, sweetie, they care. Ain't no such thing as they don't care. The way
no,
that
I'm
lady house was.
I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is these the tricks that CPS come out of bags with.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck.
If it was an emergency, they just only supposed to been there for a couple days. So that's what got me, because she been more than a couple days, and she done went out the house with them by themselves, and she done left the children in the car by themselves. Something wrong with this story. It's a whole
Yeah, it
lot of
was a
stuff wrong.
storyline. That was a storyline. I'm gonna tell you now. Because ain't no way in hell she could have ever done any of that, and the police were knocking on that bitch door for them kids.
With the
There's no way
CPS,
possible.
with her, with him. Make it make sense, because it's not adding up.
Exactly.
Because I need to
Exactly.
call some workers right now. Because I still got a case going on. I need to call some workers right now. Because they going to have to explain to me what the hell, when the hell, how the hell this all started. In 2023, it was okay.
Damn, that's the fucked up shit. I swear for God. That bitch need to be buried under the jail. And Cooper said she might be facing some jail time. I don't know what that's over, what that's about. Maybe it's one of them cases. Because when she was reading them documents from cases from before, the email they sent her, it was, girl, the shit that I heard her reading, I was shocked. Because I never even knew none of that stuff. She was reading shit, not even knowing what they sent her. Then she stopped reading it. That's what's the fucked up part. And all those kids have been abused.
She moved from the house because she was running from the dude. But then you say you moved down the street. I don't know how many people on this app heard that. Like, you moved down the street from the house that he was coming to here. Make that make sense, because it's not
But
adding
make
up.
this, not only did she move down the street, but here it is. You moved away from an abusive man to get away from the abuse to have him right back in your house. Now you don't abuse your daughter. How you make that make sense?
And that was supposed, when that video went viral, That was the last time she was supposed to send her children when they got a hold of that. That video went viral. Like nobody can't say they saw it, but a few in the world. Cause this app is all around the world. Them kids still in their present. This better be an FBI investigation where when they swarm around her, this it. Cause if it's not, regardless, I still got some questions. I'm still.
Thank you, big CEO, for muting her, but you might need to block that little bitch because she was aggy as fuck, kept fucking with Keita Man. That's not gonna fly here.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to block her.
Right.
I'm
We,
over here
yeah,
doing
she
taxes.
kept on
We,
attacking her. Girl, I
we
stopped
ain't
talking. I
got no
started going in the comments. She started cussing
we
her out
ain't
with
got
Keita
no
Man.
we ain't got no problem with Keita Man over here, man.
I
Hell no,
want to
I
say,
love her. I'm gonna tell you something. Even though she kicked me off one of them lives, but she's still been my boo ever since. Cause goddamn it, I don't care. She be real. She real with her
I
shit, and I love
like
the
how the
motherfucker that's real with they shit.
I just ain't like how the other day Angelic tried to cut into her like she obligated to when she in her room to kick and mute and not just sit there and shit. Like she not pregnant and got her own life and shit. Ain't nobody obligated or entitled to sit in this bitch and just
Bye bye,
be your
cookie cutter. Go
be
cut
your
your own
man.
cookie between your legs, bitch, and cut Muriel's with you, cookie cutter. Ha ha.
Can I say something to thank you for letting me come up. The lady that's in box, is it box 3? Is that box 3?
Yeah,
Is that her?
big
I want to
tag.
say,
Yeah.
I've been
What's wrong?
following you. I've been following y'all when y'all was chasing Nature Boy and y'all put him in the position he in. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
that.
Oh, you're
Because my
welcome.
daughter was in the system when that dude was preying on children before
Mm-hmm.
he got locked up. And I had to teach her over the phone to stay off the internet. Or I had to watch her while she was on the internet, but not in my home though. And I
Right.
want to thank you for this case because I've been following you all on this case. And I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the work that y'all do. And please don't ever stop because we need people like you out here. And I love you for that. I love you, your team, and the people that's on this panel. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's time for us to stand
Yeah.
together and unite and be for real. Women standing on business. That's what it is. That's how I feel. I appreciate y'all, and I most definitely appreciate you. Box 3. Thank you.
Oh, you welcome, baby. And but that's why I say, like, I just try to bring awareness to the situation because this shit ain't cool. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. Even if I was out on the street and I seen a child being mistreated, abused, or I'm gonna check that shit. I don't care. And then I'm gonna tell them, call your mama. If your mama got a problem, call your mama. And I check her because I'm not going for that shit because I would want somebody to do that. Don't put your hands on my child, but let me know, if they are out here doing some crazy shit or whatever the fuck. Because your children are a representation of you.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I be saying. Like she always trying to say that it's not her fault or trying to blame their behavior, but their behavior comes from how you treat them, how you raised them. Because Jeremiah ain't nobody, but it's a reflection of you. That's who Jeremiah is. He's Muriel all over again. And if she can't see that, she will never be able to see it. Everything always about her. The light got to be on her. It's out me, 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 me. When somebody
Mm.
praising the kids and when somebody giving Samaya a compliment. Oh, no, well, what about me? What about me? Oh,
Or
let me get
getting
my
her
hair
hair
done.
she
done.
jealous
But
Or
as
can I
got
get
her
her.
my
Ain't
hair
me
she?
too?
done.
I want
This
my
bitch,
hair
what was
done.
y'all at when I was Samaya age? I need my hair done now.
Hmm.
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, is she always trying to take the spotlight off them babies?
It's
And
like
and
she
that's
be
why I
trying
say,
to get
like, she don't give a
opposition.
fuck that
Like,
she wanted them kids. She wanted those kids taken away. And like I said, the only people, it ain't just men that are child predators. It ain't just men that are
Hell
pedophiles. It ain't
no,
just
it's
men
women
that are
too.
abusers. It's women too.
That's right.
And she's
I know
sitting
y'all
there
done
and
seen these
abusing those
stories
kids
where these
on
teachers
live
have been
in front of
having sex with
everybody
some of these
fucking
boys and
face.
getting pregnant
mm.
and
And people
going to
giving her
jail.
an
Have
excuse
y'all seen
for
some
it.
of these stories? This lady from Alabama. that she was teaching fourth grade, and she found out, the mother found out her son that was only 9 or 10 years old in fourth grade was having sex with the freaking teacher. Do you think they did something to that teacher because she was white down here? Hell no. The little boy got in trouble, got kicked out of school. The lady said he raped her. How the fuck that little skinny ass boy gonna rape you? And that's all on the news in Alabama, for Gunnersville, Alabama, if you pull it up. That shit was sad. So yeah, it is bitches out here that rape kids. Women do it just like the men do. And that's what's fucked up. Because it shouldn't happen to anybody at all, but it does. But if y'all look that shit up for Gunnersville, Alabama, you will see the lady who had sex with a child, one of her students in fourth grade. And she lied and said he fucking raped her. And the bitch still got a job to this day. Because she was white and he was black. Yes. So the judicial system ain't shit, regardless of what state, wherever you go. It's just worse in some places like in Detroit, Michigan. It's fucked up how CPS is doing what they doing. And then you got to wait to get down to the last minute to remove them. CPS is fucked up and they should be charged with a lot of shit for Detroit, Michigan, for allowing what that's just done happen. Especially when that man, Patrick, took that lighter to Matthew's. He didn't put it at him, but he was acting like he was going to burn it. Them kids should have been removed then. Right then and there. But they did not remove them. And that's sad. It's the type of shit that makes motherfuckers want to beat the fuck
My
out of
bad.
bitches like Muriel Crumsey. Yeah, they let them babies down. They let them down. They've been letting them down since Samaya been born. Okay? Because at the age of 16, if that girl is diagnosed with all this shit, I'm pretty sure she had these issues at 16. Especially being pregnant and having the first baby. It really ran her raggedy. Because she said she was on the ground naked, seeing demonic spirits, the same thing she trying to say about Jeremiah so he can get a check. So here she is installing all this bullshit in her son's head, talking about he talking to himself. He's doing what I used to do. He's going to be seeing the demons real soon. Why should he see demons real soon, you demonic bitch? Because you've been seeing them? How about that dream, y'all? She had her revolution dream she claimed she had about her daughters, all 3 of the girls. Did y'all remember that? When that bitch said she had, and this was an affirmation of her wrongdoing. She said she had a dream that somehow it was Samaya and the 2 twins. Make a long story short, Samaya ended up holding Tweety and they fell down the stairs and she bust her head open. She said that was her affirmation of her doing wrong. So you gonna talk some shit like that about an affirmation of you doing wrong when you having dreams about your daughters busting their heads? What kind of shit is that? This shit like this, she says that I don't understand. But I guess her dumb ass fucking villagers do. Stupid motherfuckers.
They got all that. They know it all. They got all the answers.
And that's sad, y'all. When that creative was just up here, what she said about the police and what they said when they told her they was gonna flag her house. And the other officer did say, he said it's sad because a child just died a day or so ago, and she was right. They did just tell her that. I heard
Yeah,
that shit.
it's on YouTube. They said they was gonna flag her house and shit because Bigo, who everybody just be they play like it's just always a game. Somebody always being called. CPS, the police, fucking the piece of people. Like that's why I said you need to move. Like everybody know where you live at. Everybody has your address.